Hi guys, so this is Sujit. Today I'll let you know how you can get money from a person who resides in Singapore to your own bank account through UPI. So you might have heard that recently Indian government and the Singapore government announced that their own online payment system are merged. So basically, like we Indians have the UPI system, the same way Singapore have the system that is called paynow. Okay, so they can we can use it through direct payment from Singapore to India and India to Singapore without giving any extra charges, and there will be no third party who involved in this transaction. So it will be go to your bank account. If someone is will pay the money to you through your UPI ID, it will go straight to your account, no third party involved, and the currency exchange also done instantly. So you don't have to wait for longer than 6 hours or something. It will done just within a second. Okay, it will just instantly. So they will pay to paynow in Singapore, and from there the Singaporean dollar converted to Indian rupee, and it was all done through internally, so you don't have to take care of all these things. It is very easy thing. uh, but there are some prerequisite to get this benefit from this thing. So okay, let's move on. What is the prerequisite? So basically, like right now you can see we are in the RBI's page, and the prerequisite is like you have to be a account of this bank. Like the banks are Axis Bank, DBS, ICICI, Indian Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, and obviously the State Bank of India. So if you have any account of any of this bank, you can have the benefit through this cross-border payment. So you can see that the UPI and paynow linkage and through this bank. So any person who resides in Singapore who wants to send money to your bank account, he have to just he have to send the money through paynow. Okay, and you need to have account all this bank account, and you have to give him your UPI ID. And there is a catch: the UPI ID. The UPI ID does not seems to be like the Paytm UPI ID, PhonePe UPI ID, or other third-party apps which you might have used usually every day on daily life. You cannot give this ID. The UPI ID which you will give the person, it needs to be the specific bank's UPI ID. Like if you have an account on State Bank of India, you need to create a UPI ID through the State Bank. Okay, so for State Bank we have a online we have a app that is called SBI. So you need to create an account. If you have already, so you might have know. So if you don't know, so I will let you know also. Like if you have a bank account, you can. Okay, so right now there is some enable option. Okay, so through you just need to log in and create a UPI ID through SBI, and that ID it's like your phone number or something @SBI. Okay, and you just need to give that UPI ID to that person, and the person will send the money through this ID, not any other PhonePe or other app ID. And if you don't have the SBI, and if you have other bank accounts, so other banks also have certain apps, like the Axis Bank have their own apps, and ICS and all these banks have their own apps. Through this app you might can create a UPI ID, and that ID you will send to this person, and they can transfer the money instantly. It will everything is a very easy process. And you can also do the payment from Indian rupee to Singapore dollar to that person from here as well. So but the prerequisite is you need to have a account on all these on these banks. That is the one. Okay, so that's all. That's a small information I want you guys to know. And as you can see, yeah, the UPI handler is like this. If you create the UPI ID on the State Bank of India, that ID look like this. Okay, and the handler look like this @SBI. Before the handler there is a phone number or something, and after that it will be like the @SBI, the Indian Overseas Bank IOB, Indian Bank @Indian Bank, ICICI, all these things. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, see you then.